This kind of feels all new to me. I haven't been on in such a long time. And I'm back. I think it's working. I'm scared. Anyhow, point being is, tonight I did this special video. I'm doing this special video, okay? I mean, it is. Aha. Let's get things going, alright? I'm doing this video tonight because of, I've been at the hospital for like Monday to like Thursday area. Okay, so please don't be mad. I have a reason. I switched machines. I switched again. I'm just trying to like come back with, what's all going on and understanding, where I left off. But all in all, I'm jumping on here tonight and I'm excited 100% because I've been in the hospital the last few days. Okay? Last few days that I've been in the hospital, I mean, it's been kind of hellish. 41, accept contract, back. Tab. Start it. Alright. Yeah, I've been in the hospital. Monday, Tuesday, Monday I went in. And actually I took my wife in Monday night. And we didn't get out until like Thursday sometime. Because she had our baby boy. Yep, she had Wyatt. Awesome. Just graduated. Awesome to hear the news. See, there's lots of good news tonight. There's a lot of good news. Wyatt was born. He is born at 7 pounds, 7 ounces. Yes, he did have some problems. We are working through them with him. He is doing amazing right now. We are home, as you can see, because I'm on here. But we had Wyatt, and we are proud parents type deal. Kind of excited. I mean, there's a lot of good things that's actually happening lately. People are like, oh, this is all so bad. It's all so pathetic. Not really. It depends on how you want to look at things. That is awesome, Dom. I need to find field 41. Yeah, I went in Monday because I went into the doctor's. I wasn't feeling good, whatever, And the other day, it's like I had a fever of 103.7 or something. I don't know. It was getting close to 104. 104 is a really bad number to get to. And then came back from that all. I think I got online once or twice. And then it's like I went back in on Monday. Went back in on Monday, see what's up, and then all of a sudden Monday comes. Well, I get out of the hospital. We drive back from Erie, which is like a 30-minute drive back home from Erie. We get out of that, and it's like, soon as we get home, the wife is like, I'm having a lot of pain and everything. I'm like, well, let's just go to the hospital and get you checked out. And she's like, okay. And I'm like, okay, well, let's go. So we head off to get her all checked out and everything. And while we're at the hospital, they're like, hey, the hospital where you live crazy? No, the hospital's not bad. I mean, you see, we went to Hammett Hospital up in Erie. And Hammett Hospital is ran by UPMC, which is University of Pittsburgh Medical Center. So it's a massive, massive hospital. Alright? And when you say UPMC, that's the entire school, which is hospitals down in Pittsburgh, it's hospitals up here. UPMC has a very, very big reach in life. And we went to the UPMC, well, Women's Center, which is like all about women. You name it, it's all about women, okay? And since it's so involved with women and all that, there is very it's very, very, how can I put it, they are very good at what they do when it comes to women. Hey, what's up, how you been? But the Hammett Women's is very, very good at what they do, okay? When we had Wyatt, what happened is there was some minor complications at birth, which was like his umbilical cord tried to come out first, and I found out that that is a bad thing. I mean, come on now. I don't know these things. I'm not a doctor. I'm nothing like that. But his umbilical cord tried to come out first. When his umbilical cord started to come out first, what it did was pinched it off. And I guess it caused him... Yeah, this is FS19. But I guess it caused him to breathe in fluids that he should never have breathed in. Oh, yeah, you're right. FARM. Okay, there. I got it. Thanks for, saying something about the FS19. But he breathed in some of the fluids, and the wife, the thing is with her, is she was holding a lot of fluids, or had a lot of fluids, you know what I'm saying, in. Oh, I'm only on single player. But she was holding a lot of fluids in, and when she was holding a lot of fluids in, he kind of tried to suck him in when he was trying to breathe coming out, I guess. And then they had to flip him over inside her before he could come out. So what happened is he breathed in the fluids, so when he came out, he wasn't breathing. And with his lungs already weak and everything, he had a hard time at first. He does have some kidney problems. Alright? But that was well addressed. A buddy of mine from fire department, he said, hey, when I was a baby, I had these problems. Check out these problems. See what's going on. Make sure he is okay. I don't know if PS4 can be on PC. I don't think so, for a simple fact is I have mods that you probably don't. But he breathed in these fluids, got them in his lungs, wasn't breathing. They checked him out. He does have kidney problems, but they said that he can grow out of them, or an early surgery could help him. Because you got your kidneys that go into your bladder, and one of the tubes is kind of blocked. So they found that right off the bat. I mean, the Women's Hospital is an amazing place. They did a great job. They were right on track with everything. Like I said, they were doing really good the whole entire time. And they were always checking on Wyatt. They were always checking on my wife. They were on point. And one of the really cool things that they started doing at the hospital, I don't know if other hospitals do this or whatever, but when one nurse comes off duty and another one comes on duty, they have to give a report, and they give a report right in front of the patient. So the patient can be like, hey, this is wrong or this is right, and it also gives an update to the patient of what's going to be going on. But I mean, every time that Nikki hit the buzzer for a nurse to come in, they'd say, "Hey, what do you need? Do you need this or do you need that?" If she needed just water, they'd be like, "Okay, I will have some water when I come in with you, come in to see you." And I mean, everything was like right on point, like you wouldn't believe. So I was like 150% thrilled with them. I mean, they let me walk in and out of the hospital, because I can't stay cramped up in a room like that all day, every day. But we had a great view of Lake Erie and all that. Um, it was very relaxing, and they were very helpful. So we have Wyatt home now, which is awesome news. And since we have Wyatt home now, what makes it even cooler is he's got this like glow in the dark blanket type deal to help him because he has jaundice. And I mean, they allowed him to come home. They made sure, hey, these are what we believe is good recommendations and all this, and they've been helping out with everything. We got a nurse that comes to the house, you name it. I mean, Hammett is a very good hospital overall. They really are. And it's kind of cool because when Wyatt was born, this is going to be the awesome part. When Wyatt was born and they seen that he was having troubles, the room was filled with nurses like in a heartbeat. I mean, seriously, there was nurses coming out of the woodwork. And it's like each one of them had a very particular job, and each one of them were very precise. So it made us, as in my wife and I, it made us feel more comfortable with how everything was being handled. And we felt that he was in good hands at all times. So that has been my experience for the last several days. I figure, hey, I mean, last night, we did get home last night. I did want to get on and everything last night. Hi, how are you? I ain't seen you on for a while, so I don't know. But I wanted to get on last night, but I mean, I didn't have any sleep. Wife didn't have any sleep. We need to work together with, Wyatt and everything. And when last night, we never even came upstairs in the house because we have everything set up where we can take care of him downstairs, the same as upstairs, So we basically put Wyatt in a bassinet slash playpen slash like workstation slash everything needed station, and we put him into that. And when we put him into that, it's like the wife was up every couple hours doing her feeding with him, and I was also waking up on and off to help her with the whole thing, trying to like do the best that I can, helping her out with everything. So I believe that we have been having really good teamwork together. I mean, she's been jumping on me about doing diapers, and I'm not a diaper fan. I'm far from a diaper fan. But I mean, she has been doing superb. Wyatt is not a fussy baby. He's not. He's very calm, cool, relaxed, kind of like me. Make it more fun. But, I mean, overall, that's what I've been doing. Went to the dentist today. Dentist found out that I am not joking. You cannot give me any of the canes. You know, Novocaine, lidocaine, propofol, whatever the cane. Don't give it to me. I got knocked unconscious today at the dentist. They gave me some of this Medicaine or whatever it is. I don't know. And just a little bit of it knocked me out. Literally. Boom. Unconscious. Doctor's like, yo, I didn't think you were this serious about it. I said, it's awesome, ain't it? He goes, not really. But hey, we gotta try. We gotta try different things to see what you can and cannot handle. I'm like, well, we found out I cannot handle this. So, we found out how well that all goes. But yeah, like I said, I mean, been living the dream. You know how that goes. X, yes, X, yeah, $58, I don't care. 100, ooh, wow, repair, let's repair something else. Keep repairing as we go. That makes me money. That makes me money too. Ah, there we go. I spent some money repairing everything out. Lost a little bit, but if you notice, I'm up to 12 mile an hour now. Alright. But yeah, I mean, I've been having a lot of fun with Wyatt. I mean, I'm still like, I'm one of those, hey, I'm nervous about it, but I'll hold him and be like nervous because he's my first. And you know what I'm saying. If you've been there, you know what I'm saying. You get your first baby and it's like, oh my God, I'm gonna break him. My hand is the size of your entire body. I will break you. That's exactly how I feel. Wife's like, you want to change a diaper? I'm like, She's like, is it because it's so messy? What, you afraid to hurt him? Uh-huh. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, dude, I hurt you. I put you in the hospital for a couple days, you see? And then all of a sudden you pop out and there's like a mini you with you? Come on now. And then the news has been all hectic and everything lately. Facebook and all these other things is just it's a joke. It really is. Facebook, the news, everything. It's just a joke. I'm to the point where I'm honestly, really honestly, I'm sick of it. Because, you know, they're telling us about this coronavirus. Everything is coronavirus. You know, last month it was like Epstein or whatever. Now this month it's corona. And I'm sick of hearing it. And then when you walk in and out of the hospital, hey, have you had the coronavirus? Dude, we just talked 2 minutes ago. You're the last person I've seen. So do you have the coronavirus? Well, if I had it, I wouldn't be working right now. Well, then, if you're the only person I've associated with since I walked out of the door here, come on. Field 40. Yeah, I gotta get some money back. Get in here, drive back over there. I'll be doing all right. You know, I think I might start putting in the description, okay? Straight out, put it in the description. Hey, I don't play multiplayer. Don't ask. And then when somebody does ask if I play multiplayer, I should be like, have you read the description? Or like when they're speaking in another language, I can be like, yo, it says English in the description. Have you read that? I only speak English. Ah, it's a pain. What is up here? Okay. P. Do this real quick. Pallets. Fertilizer. Oh, I can see it through the mirror there. That'll be alright. Alright, it's opened. R. I'll take about half. It'll be okay. Now I can take off. Go around the corner. Ugh. Climb the hill. I don't know, what should I do next? Should I buy like a new piece of land next, or should I like get a new tractor, or should I just learn how to drive? Would that be a good thing? I mean, all of the above would be great. H higher. H. There we go. But yeah, like I was saying, I mean, I've been having fun with this whole thing. I don't know how much fun the wife's been having or whatever, but she's been an amazing mother. She's been doing an amazing job. Amazing wife. I'm happy. I mean, I had my little war with whatever that broad's name is, who cares, about how good of a father I'll be. And I think I've already proven my fact. Oh, the wife let me have Hulu finally. After enough begging and pleading, she let me have Hulu. So you can only imagine how much Letterkenny I have been watching. Oh my god. And she's like, you are not watching this in front of our son. I said, no, I'm not. He's laying over in the other room there. We can see him from here. She's like, you need to turn it down. It swears more than you do. I'm like, oh? I haven't noticed. Then I actually talked to my mama today. Yeah, it was a good conversation. Me and her talked for like an hour. Get done with a few of these fields, earn a little bit of cash in my pocket, you know. Get to bed because we switched over shifts. I went to work for one day, and then I took off another week because of like FMLA or whatever it's called. I don't know, for all my outsiders in other countries, when you're at work, do you get family medical leave? FM, Family Medical Leave Assistance, or whatever it's called. Basically stating that your job cannot do anything to you while you're on this medical leave. They can have it where you're not getting paid, but they can't punish you in any way. They can't yell at you in any way about it, and your job is still there. You keep seniority and everything. Yeah, I just need to come into work and have his social security card and everything to make some changes. And everything will be just fine and dandy there at work. So, I mean, it's just minor little things. Speaking of minor little things, I've been looking at a new trailer on here. Yes, I have. They'll do 8 bales of straw at once. So that means I won't have a problem emptying out bales of straw. I've been looking into that trailer. It's like 48 grand though. I need to work it up to that a little bit. I need to work up to a bigger tractor too. That's been the other thing on my mind. So I think I might just need a tractor first. But all in all, I am bringing in some milk. And I can do like slurry on my fields. Been looking into that there too. Collect. Ooh, can already start. What the hell? The things that have changed. 43. Subcontract back. Alright, 43. 43 must be up here somewhere. I can start doing more harvesting missions and everything. Oh, this must be that time of day that kicks in and it's like, hey, I have 100 missions for you. Ah. So, neighbor and I were talking about starting up a podcast too. Yep. I think he was more along the lines of joking when I was serious. Because we got two, like, completely different outlooks on a lot of things. But yet we come to, you know, agreeances. And our podcast would actually show, hey, two people from different backgrounds, different this, different that, different ideology in life can actually come together and like coexist. And I mean, it shows that we don't fight about anything or none of that crap, you know? We try to be as civil as possible in everything. And I think that's awesome that two people can have such different outlooks on everything and be like 100% civil and respect each other. Like, I respect how he does everything. I do. He owns his own business and I love it. I think it's great that he does it. His business is very good. I have no problem with it in any way, shape, or form. Actually, he's helped me out many times. He got a local contract in, and he is good at what he does. Bottom line. He's also a pastor at the, nearby church. At a nearby church. You gotta think. Around where I live, we have a lot of churches. And he is very set in his ways on that. But he's not like, hey, if you don't believe in God, you will live in sin and fire and hell forever. You don't do that. He's like, hey, you don't believe in God? You don't believe in God. I'm not forcing you to. I want you to be, well, come here and be happy and respect. And it's like, hey, that is awesome. My God, it's been a long day. It really has. Well, fire truck is back in service. I think it is. Yeah, our new fire truck that we got, I think, is back in service. I don't know. Can't quote me on that. I'm happy about it. I think it was a good decision. What else is going on? Yeah, it's like so much stuff is like changed, but it hasn't changed. I went out for a nice little walk tonight. I was really happy about that. The weather's like kind of nice, but yeah, you know, the other day it was snowing. Got a lot of things done though. I'm kind of glad to be back to work because I would rather be earning my money rather than not earning it. I hate the rules that's at work about this whole you can only have 2 people per vehicle and you got an odd number of people but not enough vehicles for everybody. Yeah, that's really cool at work. That's one of my favorite ones. It's like, how's our truck doing? Oh, it's in the shop. When's it getting out? Oh, maybe tomorrow. It depends on when we get all the parts. Oh, really? Ah. Oh man, almost done with this field. Trying to bring in as much money as I can on these. I might get the other mod that makes it where I can do more than one contract at a time. H. I think that would be a good thing. Collect. Weeding. Fertilize 22. Okay. What's 9? Okay, 9 I can do. Fertilize 22. Accept contract. Back. 22 should be quick, easy, painless. Let's have to get down to it. What button am I looking for? C, yes. Get back in the cab. Go, go, go. Alright. Hey, are you on multiplayer? No. I hate that, though. Oh, kind of bouncy, kind of bouncy. Stay in the tractor. Do not fly out. Make a sharp one. Come down the hill. Beep bump, dump dump. See? Simple. Not really. Alrighty then. Make it around the corner here. Make it around this corner. See? Told you I can do this. I got that Lone Oak Farm. Oh man, Lone Oak I was always told was a good one. I think I played Lone Oak, but I don't think I played it on 19. I think I've only played it like on 17. Yeah, I think I've only played Lone Oak on 17. Oh, get done with this field in like 2 minutes here, and then I'm going to run out to field 9 and probably knock out field 9. Wyatt! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, buddy. You're sleeping already.
He was fussy.
Well, here. Oh, yes. Get some sleep, boy, because I know that you're going to be up in a couple hours.
Yeah. Oh, forgot my kiss.
Oh, you want yours? Okay. All right. Love it, you. Yep, yep, yep. Less than a week old. Can you believe that? Me, of all people in this world, had my own kid type deal. Me. It's like, are you serious? Yes, I'm serial. Yeah, while I was at the hospital the whole time, I was dealing with abscess tubes. That tells you anything. Oh man, it hurt so damn bad. I thought I was gonna die. And it's like, I'm going in and out of the VA and stuff because that's where I go for my medical care. I'm going in and out of the VA and it's like, oh. And the cool part is the VA like contacted my wife. They're like, we know that you're having a kid. How is this all going over for you? And I'm like, hey, it's going over, you know. And she's like, hey, it's doing pretty good. And the VA is contacting my wife. I mean, Hammett's contacting my wife. Everybody's making sure everything is going good. And they're like, is there anything that you need? If there is anything, please feel free to let us know. And that's just how it came about. I mean, let us know what's all going on and we will be there for you. And that's just how it's been. Which really makes it kind of like nice, you know? So it's like, I'm not one of those people that say, hey, overuse your support system until it crumbles from under you. I'm not one of those people. I'm one of the people who's like, hey, if there is support that you can get and you kind of need it, go for it. But also help yourself and always return the favor. If that makes any sense. I mean, in my weird, twisted, screwed up thinking ideas of direction, that makes sense. If somebody helps you, you should be there to help them. It's just how it is. Like, I don't have Chloe here. Yep, my Chloe Balls is not here tonight. And since my Chloe Balls is not here tonight, she's staying over at a friend's house, and the friend is helping out with everything. Making sure everything is staying kosher with her and everything. And he's like, okay, I'll watch her until you all get set in. And I'm like, oh, thank you so much. It's like that night that we disappeared, it's like we didn't know when we were going to be back to the house. I didn't know if I was allowed to leave the hospital. I knew nothing. And I just made a phone call, and they're like, yeah, we'll be over to pick her up. And that's as quick as it came, too. They came right over to the house. I mean, in an instant, they were over to the house, and they're like, okay, we're picking up your dog. So you don't have to worry. And I'm like, that is awesome. Thank you so much. You don't know how much you just helped me out. They're like, well, you would do the same for us in a heartbeat. And I'm like, you're right. I would do the same for you. So they came over and they picked up the dog. And then, let's talk about anal, okay? Their neighbors from across the street called the Humane Society saying that their daughter was like being mean to my dog. Yeah. She tugged on Chloe's collar, you know, while she was outside on the leash, whatever. She tugged on the leash. And they called the Humane Society about it, which basically is going to turn into a war. It really is. Hey Blake, hey Corey, how is everybody? Yeah, they called the cops, or the Humane Society, because our friend's daughter tugged on the leash for our dog. It's like, are you kidding me? You call the Humane Society over something like that? So my buddy Brian's like telling me all this that's going on. And then he's telling me about how the neighbor is and everything. I'm like, dude, you don't need to explain yourself. If I didn't trust you with my dog wouldn't be with you. You know that 100%. And he's like, I know. I'm just wanting to let you know before anything comes back to you about, you know, Chloe. I'm like, dude, I trust you with my dog. I would shoot somebody when it comes to my dog. I would. My dog means more to me than most people mean. And it's like, you don't step in between me and my dog. And then their neighbors are threatening to get my dog taken away. It's like, are you kidding me? Then I'm like, you know, let your neighbor come out that door when I'm there and say something. Let them say something. Let them call the cops when I'm there. And my buddy Brian's like, oh, they won't do that. I said, you're damn right they won't do that. And he's like, well, it's just how they call the cops on us about everything. Hey, Isaiah, what's up, Holmes? Are you kidding me? Okay, good. You're doing your job. Let me get back into the tractor that I need. Right there. That's the one. But it's like, you know, leave my dog out of this ordeal. This is a BS fight. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to hear your crap about my dog. My dog ain't going into your land. It ain't doing anything to you. Leave my dog out your mouth. But oh, hell no. And then I tell Brian, hey, if they say anything again, I'm like, let me know. I'll come right over. If they want to call whoever on you, whatever, about when it comes to my little Chloe balls, they want to like act like this about her. Oh, no. I'll be over. Just let me know. Brian's like starting to laugh. He's like, yeah, I'll let you know. Like, oh, I can only imagine what's going to come out your mouth. I'm like, yeah, you ain't lying. I'll teach somebody about my dog. I won't play with them. I'll tear somebody up just for sheer entertainment when it comes to my dog. Oh, man, you just made me... Baby, don't talk to me like... Baby, we can't have these conversations. I cannot look at you and drive. Okay? Look at where I am. I went to look at you and oh, am I going to? I'm not making it.
Well, it's good to know that I can still distract you.
Yeah, don't distract me. That is a mistake and a half. It just took me 30 minutes to get out of there, and I gotta go get my. Oh, he's my little glowworm. Y'all, if you don't know what a glowworm is, please look it up because it's probably older than most people that watch my videos. That is his first time sleeping in the bassinet, and he looks like he is out cold. Yeah, mommy should follow. Ugh. But yes, I have been like running and jumping through hoops and everything else. I figured tonight I might spend a little bit of time on here, do what I can for like the rest of the week because like I say, I'll be going to bed at like 10 o'clock area, 9, 10 o'clock because my foreman likes to get me out of bed early. And me and him had this early conversation crap before. I told him I'm not an early person. I really did. It went more along the lines of, you're an idiot if you think I'm going to get out of bed this early in the morning. Okay. Oh, you're loading up with wheat. Okay, I got you. I got you. I can do this. Now what we're going to do is switch something though real quick here in a second. We're going to switch something serious here in a second. Watch this. Watch this. You watching? Good. This is going to get screwed up. This is going to be really screwed up. I'm going to drive. Don't worry, I'll get it. I got this. This is like I know what I'm doing. Oh, man. But, no, seriously. I mean, I've been having all these problems with all these people that it's like I don't even know who they are. My truck got hit. It got keyed. People are calling the like Humane Society about my dog. It's like, are you kidding me? This is like Dumb and Dumbest all in the same room. Dump off a couple pounds here. Had to get the bigger trailer. These missions here should make me out some good money. Here we go. Now follow this up and back a couple times, well, up and around a couple times, you know. Get a good headland in. Saving money by doing it myself, too. That's another plus that I have to put behind all this. You know, you don't suppose I can possibly talk the wife into something? I've been thinking about it. It's only like $100. I was thinking about changing my setup in here a little bit. You see, I've been talking to her and saying, hey, I should get a new video card. Hee hee ha ha. But, if I do the psychology behind the whole thing here, alright, and say, you know, a video card costs this much, and a new setup costs this much, which is cheaper than the video card. Huh. She might go for it. I tried to talk her into a new video card. And my wife is like computer illiterate type deal. She don't know a damn thing about computers. She really don't. I'm not complaining. It's just not her forte. And since it's not her forte on computers, and she don't know as much about computers as what I do, I mean, when I say, hey, I want the new RTX, you know, 2080, in her mind it's like, what? In my mind it's like, hey, that's top of the line, you know, Founder Edition graphics card, sitting about two and a half grand type deal. And then when I say, hey, how about a 1080 Ti or something like that, you know, and run liquid cooling to it. You see, she don't understand these things. Since she don't understand these things, it's at her disadvantage. So, by saying, hey, I mean, this is cheaper to do this rather than this. I mean, right now I'm running a 1070 graphics card. Since I got my 1070 graphics card running, I'm looking at, you know, it's an old graphics card. Yeah, so what? You know what I'm saying? It is. It's an old graphics card. But I'm not really worried about it because, you know, honestly, it's supporting 4 monitors perfectly fine. I mean, it might not be doing a perfect job at everything. I don't expect it to. It's like 8 years old, you know? So I don't expect it to do like some amazing like mythological crap. I expect it to do good at what it is made to do for the time that it was made to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, since this graphic card will handle this game, it handles most of my games perfectly fine. I figure if I can just like, you know, possibly a new microphone, possibly a new mixer, you know, to do my sound a little bit better, I think all would be just, you know, overall, things would be a little bit better instead of being a bust. I'd have better audio quality. Because right now I'm doing what I can for video quality and it don't seem like it's coming out too bad, honestly. I think my video quality is pretty good overall. I mean, I am having a little bit of lag here and there or whatnot, but I'm just going with the whole overall. I'm not doing half bad for a setup I have. I mean, I should jump into it and learn a little bit more about it here and there, but whatever. It is what it is. Oh, man. Knock this all out. Oh, yeah. So, Fire Hall had a meeting the other day. We have our little meetings on Wednesdays. And we do a really good job on those. The people who put the meetings together, I will say, they do an amazing job at what they do for what little they're working with and modern technology that they really are not. So, you know what I'm saying. We had our little Zoom meeting, and Wyatt there was, about 24 hours old, during his first internet meeting. Yes, he was. He was killing it. And then he got a little bit hungry, so we had to, like, take him off for a little bit. I mean, all in all was well. I think for being that young and doing his first, like, meeting is pretty good. He didn't have much to say for it, though. Nurses are like, oh, so cute, fire trucks. Let me guess, Daddy's in the fire department? And it comes out, Mommy is too. Oh, both parents are in the fire department? Yeah. Our son's going to be raised in the fire department. Oh, well, that's good. Really? Is that how you're going to put it? Seriously? You're going to hurt my feeling. Oh, one of them. Saying, oh, that's good, like that. That's like a blind side. Oh, that's nice. Wait a second. You're a nurse. We're in the fire department. Come on now. That's like me saying, oh, you're a nurse. Your husband's a doctor. Oh. Your kid might go into the medical service? How cute. Really? Let's get him a stethoscope. No. You don't get that type of deal with that type of family. It's like, yes, my son or daughter is going to go to a prestigious college and they will become a doctor or lawyer of some sort, and they will be so good at this, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, are you kidding me? That's a bunch of horse crap. I think we have more pride in fire departments and police forces than healthcare professionals. I believe there is a lot more pride than there is in the healthcare field. Now, here's my theory on this. How many parades have you seen with doctors and nurses marching up and down the street? That's what I thought. You don't see parades with doctors and nurses running up and down the street. Hell no. You see fire trucks. I mean, you do see ambulances, but I consider most ambulances part of fire services, which is just the EMS, the EMS side of the fire service. You see that. You don't see the doctors and nurses and, in the parades. Like, everybody with our fire department, okay, whether you actually have the fire training or not, you are considered a firefighter before any other title. Now, whether you have the training to run into a burning building or not is a different story. But, I'm going to say it now. Anything, almost anything is better than nothing. Okay? Seriously, almost anything is better than nothing. Even if you're that junior handing out water bottles and rolling up hoses, that is better than not having anybody. Yes, we have a junior in the fire department, and that's all that junior does, really. Hands out water bottles and rolls up hoses. But with that one junior, I mean, I trust that junior more than I trust most people I work with on a daily basis. Does that scare you any? It's just a thought. I mean, the people that I'm in the fire department with, I do trust more than most other people that I work with. It's not that I have to. Oh no, there's no have to's about it. It's just when you work with somebody in that type of degree and you see the efficiency of what can be done, it's a completely new story. You know what? I really haven't even talked about farming all tonight. So, how's the fields coming? Yeah. I think my cattle food is a little bit on the low end. They need more grass. They need more hay and stuff. Oh crap. I'd love to come through here and pick up all this straw. Sell this all off and buy a couple bales of hay. TMR they're doing really good on. I mean, I did just buy like 10 more cattle, so I can't really say too much about it. So it's like now I actually have 20 cattle. I am getting some slurry and manure, but that's not really enough to do a field or anything with. Oh man. Well, good news about this here is I've almost got that trailer over there filled up. If I can get that trailer over there filled up, that means I can take it for a ride down the road, get it unfilled. You like how I put that? Unfilled? By the time I can unfill it, that means I make money on it. The more monies I make on it, the happier I am. Alright, now to stick this here out. Look how nice that goes. It can go right over top of that tractor without a problem. Oh, that trailer's got to be getting full. Ooh, I squirted out the back a little bit. I honestly think that that trailer there is a bit full. That means I take this one here and hit this button here, put him on auto, jump over into here, start it up. Oh yeah, that's good, that's good, that's good. Turn on my cruise and just go. I think I'm doing pretty good on here so far. Man, this means I can get a bigger trailer and everything. Huh. Oh, I think this is heading down to that ranch area down there. And this is not the tractor to be running that long of a distance. Well, by the time I'm done though, I should have some extra monies in my pocket. I should have about 30,000, 35,000. That's a good start on a new tractor. Oh man. Got down here to the roundy. Here's where I have the problems. Alright, let's make this turn here. Hope that I don't get ran over by no damn there train. Oh, brakes. Turn them brakes on to full. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Kind of worried about that. Okay, now lift the gate. Gate up. Now. Ain't got all damn day. Holy shit storm. Ah. Oh, here we go. Now I gotta make this turn up here, get up there onto the dump. People, I'm gonna run y'all over. I mean, can't you make the people, like, have some, like, purpose? Oh, and this empties out so quick. Makes this so nice. Over halfway. And what's my doneness on the field? 75. I mean, at least don't have the people looking like idiots walking the hell around. Hey, I play tennis. Hey, I need to wear a dress. See? Thump thump. What the fuck? Retards. How many people do you see on a ranch all dressed up? You really don't. You see them dressed to get a job done. You don't see them out there looking like they're going to be playing damn their soccer and volleyball or whatever. No. See them out there to get a job done. Let's go down the hill here. Ugh. Need a new tractor here soon. Think that'd be my next goal. Yep. New one. Needing the new one. You know, I ain't really read anything about my harvester being full yet. Ooh, making my turn. Yep, ran that stop sign. Almost up to the field up here. And I can reload, get that field all done out the way. As soon as I can get that out the way, make some good money off of it. Make some decent money off of it, move on to the next one. After I move on to the next one, be making more money down the road. Oh yeah, I got this down pat. Huh. There he is, going back and forth like there's no damn problem. I think he's doing pretty good. Oh, it looks like a couple more swipes and it'll be done too. I think he might be getting up to that fuller end of the basket too. Oh, you just figured out how to fertilize. So, you using liquid or solid? I prefer my solid fertilizer unless I got bigger spreaders to actually do liquid. I don't prefer the trailer or anything for liquid. I think it sprays a little bit fast. Oh, it's not a bad game. It's a really good game. I mean, it's like calming, relaxing. It's kickback. Get to play it at, you know, a slower pace, whatever. Take your time with it. Don't have to worry about anybody. Ah, you picked up a liquid squirter. Yeah, liquid squirter's not bad, squirter. It is a decent squirter. Ah, yes, yes, yes. I mean, as I said before on other videos, the nice part about this here is basically you can start out in the hardest mode possible, and the only difference is how long it takes you to get anywhere. That's about the only difference is how long it takes you to get from A to B. Really? Contract on Field 9 is finished? No. Harvest 35. Yes. I can do a harvest on 35. Where's 35? 35 is up the hill. What's on it? Oh, okay. Accept contract. H. Instead of disconnecting and going around and playing all them games, to go, wait, where is 35? I gotta find it. I think 35 is like down over there somewhere. Ah, yes, there it is. Okay. X. Put the wheels down. Alright. V. Put that down. Disconnect that real quick. Back off of it. Oh, close down the lid. But yeah, on here, honestly, you can get anywhere you want. Okay? In any mode that you want. Just sometimes it takes longer. I mean, you can start it out in the hot... I'm streaming on Twitch. Haha. That's awesome. But you can get anywhere you want, any way that you want, anything. You just determine the speed of the game. That's all that the difficulties do, is just determine how long it's going to take you to get from point A to point B. But once you actually start rolling in all the money off of your own fields and your own this and your own that, you're going to see that it just becomes completely different in the middle. No matter if you're on the top or bottom of easy or hard or whatever, if you're on the top, you're going to be bringing in so much cash. It's going to be 100% ridiculous. If you can keep up on everything. Now, I look at it like, hey, if I can keep up on everything, I'm going to be doing great. And I fight to try to keep up on as many fields as I can, as many missions as I can. I mean, the only things I ain't really doing is the bailing missions or contracts. Other than that, I mean, I've done each of the others. All right. Jump out of this real quick. G. Set that. Open up that. X. I'm going to take these out, start picking these all up. H, hire him out for a minute while I can get him going. I mean, it's going to make sense here in a second how I'm doing everything. It really will. It'll make sense real quick how I'm doing everything. See, I got up to 29, but I still got like over a third of my trailer filled. What were you grinding on? On farming? That's what I've been doing. Ever since I got on today, if you watched the video from the beginning, I mean, I've been doing one right after another. I've been trying to keep up with everything, trying to catch up. This has been non-stop go, go, go. I haven't even touched my animals because I figure that's more downtime there. Ah. Now I gotta pull into here, dump this off, get down there and start picking up some oats. I'd rather be paying $61 than like $1,200 and $1,300 like I was. All right. Let me get away from that noisemaker. I think I'm doing alright with this trailer. Really been helping out a lot. Need to pull over here real quick, jump out. Awesome. I'm just getting back. Goody goody gumdrops. Soon as he's done with this row here, I'm gonna let him do his backup thing, you know, to finish off. And then I'm gonna take over. Here we go. Getting all this all cleaned up, straightened up, looking better. Yeah, I mean, on farming here, all you gotta do is get like 1 or 2 bigger fields for the entire map. And everything just right downhill. The difficulty goes right downhill. It really does. If you can manage the field for 2 years with fertilizer and everything else, you'll start making so much money that everything else just becomes kind of like non-existent. You don't worry about anything else. Because, I mean, you'll start raking in that much money. You do the missions and get your own fields, and one by one. It really don't even matter what you're planting on the field as long as you're keeping up with it. Take your harvests, your different harvests, and if you store them, I mean, look at it. Simply just store harvest. That's all. You store a couple years, you wait for a great demand or something to come up, and you sell out. Money will just start like falling into the lap. Get a little bit better of equipment each time you go around, and you'll see that the money thing is just no longer an objective. I usually play it out until I get up to the point of having the fields, because as soon as I have the fields, I don't see the game as like as fun anymore, because it's like I am like the almighty on here, you know? Really, it is. There's nothing that will slow me down. It's like if I controlled field 9 and 35 and 20 and 32, 33, 31 and 18, stuff like that, all of these fields through here, it'd be game over. I mean, as you see right now, by hiring out workers on the fields, I'm still bringing in more than what I'm losing. But I bring in even more. I mean, it's only a couple $100 here and there more each time by doing the field myself. It's nothing, major, but I just see it adds up in the end. Ah, had to get a drink. Started to get that whole thirst thing coming back in. Alright. So now what I gotta do is clip off this little edge here. And then turn back around and hit the next row. Here we go. And turn on cruise control. There we go. Turn on cruise control. Let it do its thing coming down through. I mean, if I'm going to sit there and do nothing, I might as well do nothing by at least turning left and right, you know? save a little bit of money here and there. By saving a little bit of money here and there, I mean, you figure 5 fields later, if you save $200 a field, 5 fields later, you're saving $1,000. This is my type of math. You know? Oh, here we go. Back this up. And let's hit it. Huh. At this rate so far, I can go around the field one more time before having to worry about emptying. Empty on my third time. Well, empty when I'm about 80-90% full, whatever. My third time emptying into the trailer here, I'll have to go dump it. If I was loading up like wheat or something heavier, oh yeah, I would have already had to like dump off a couple times now. But due to this having like no weight, here we go. Cruise control. Yeah, well, I don't have any plug-in earbuds or anything. And my charger, I mean, I just take my time. I don't try to be in a rush because I know if I start rushing things, things start going wrong, and if I try forcing things to happen, it just don't work out. So after a couple years, I learned, you know, just go with the flow. Everything's gonna screw up sooner or later. Oh man. I'm starting to get this really done. It's exactly what I wanted. I can actually make some short work of these fields. I'll be pretty happy. Ooh. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Oh well, I don't care. Because honestly, I'm coming over to here and I'm hiring out a worker because I'm jumping into here. And even if this was like this, I mean, I would just drop the rake down on the field, windrow or whatever, and I'd straighten it all back out in a heartbeat anyhow. Oh. He's going to stop until he's empty. As soon as he's empty, he's going to start taking off again. That ain't bad, 60%. That ain't bad at all. Ugh. Stretch out for a minute. Relax. Oh, man. There we go. Oh, you know, I should honestly, how's my fields all coming? One's about ready to pop. Ah, 8's got some weeds on it. Need to be getting to them. I need to probably hit lime onto all my fields after, you know, I get them all harvested out. Probably have to drop a lot of lime down on my fields. Oh, man. Been an actual long night. Long day, long week. One of the most stressful weeks I've had in a while. I've been tore up about it, you know? But alright. You know, I gotta end this sometime. I do gotta get some sleep. I gotta take a shower, whatnot. Got my son to be with. So, as I say every night, good day, good night, good evening, good afternoon, good whatever it is when you are watching this video. Have fun. Be safe. I will talk with you all later. Have a good night, everybody. Have a great night.